Also, I know that most Nigerians have been, agitated as regards the not too young to run bill that has just been passed by the legislative arm of the federal government. This, I think, is a big opportunity for us young people, because I think the statistics in Nigeria shows that there are more young people in the country than older people. And if we take a look around the world today, the great countries in the world, it's the young people that are, in charge of government. So I don't think Nigeria should be an exception. I know that the youth of Nigeria today have kind of lost hope that they are not being carried along, they are not being, made involved in the process. But the truth is that because the participation of youth in the political system of Nigeria today is really very low as compared to other countries. The youth have, prioritized themselves with other activities. I'm not saying these other activities like entertainment and sports and all that are bad. I mean, it's okay, but the most important thing is how our country is being governed, and with the circumstances of the world today, we'll find out that most of these old people, they don't even know the trend of the world. They don't even know, what is going on today, how they're gonna take this present generation to the next level. They are not aware. But we, the youth, we are very much aware of these things. We know what is going on all around the world. So it is most important that we participate in politics. Youths of Nigeria should not just, prioritize themselves with just trying to get rich or trying to make money or trying to live a life of enjoyment, as the case may be. We should also get ourselves involved, put our hands in the plow to make sure that we are stakeholders of the government, to make sure that we are stakeholders of how the country is being run. This is very important because our future is what matters. A man who is 70 years old today has barely 20 years to live. So, who should care more about the future? A man who is 70 years old or a man who is 30 years old? So, we young people should care more about the future because we have more years to live. Again, I think that most of these people who are running our country today, their educational background is really poor. And I personally, I think that education is the most important thing in our world today. If you do not have an education, my father used to say that literacy has gone beyond knowing how to read and write. Literacy is now knowing 50% of everything. So it is not just good enough for us to have people who just have, who are just literate, who just have a primary six certificate or secondary school certificate running our country. It has gone beyond that. How does a person who has a secondary school certificate or a primary six certificate knows what kind of research that is to be, that is going on in the energy sector? How does a person who has just a primary six certificate knows what kind of research is going on in the biotechnology sector? That's just, the few areas that I can say. There's so many other areas. So that's why it's important for youths, young people who are aware, who are, members of the global society today, to take part and participate in politics. And I am, saying this today because I would want it to be like an encouragement to everyone, to every Nigerian, every young Nigerian. Do not look at the political system as a lost cause. The political system is not a lost cause. It is a cause that we have to take from where it is right now to the next level. It is our own duty to take the leadership and the governance of Nigeria from the stage that it is right now to the next level. So I'm enjoying us, young people, myself and every other young Nigerian out there. Let us get our hands dirty. Let us put our hands on the plow and make Nigeria a great nation again. Thank you.